Good morning, children. Today we are here to discuss Unit 7 Atoms, Molecules and Chemical Reactions, chapter of 9th class. Within this particular chapter, now we are going to discuss a general introduction. How these particular atoms and molecules came into exist. In ancient period, two different philosophers, the names are Indians as well as Greek philosophers, have want to study about the matter, always wondered about how this particular unknown and unseen matter is existing around us, which make them to think a little bit more innovatively so that atoms and molecules and other products came into exist. Nearly in the year of 500 BC, before Christ, when it comes to our Indian philosophers, the name called as Maharshi Kannada, he called the matter, what else is existing is nothing but what? Padarth. It is nothing but what it is? Padarth. That Padarth or matter, as we are going on dividing, and he started dividing that particular matter, so what happened? He go on dividing that particular Padarth continuously for a long time, such that at one particular condition, what happened? That padarth, that material cannot be get further divided. That particular substance cannot be further be get divided, and he named that particular padarth, which is indivisible as what? Paramanu. He named that particular one as what? Paramanu, which is indivisible. Later on, another Indian philosopher, her name is called as Kakatiya. She also studied, she also elaborated the concept of this particular Padarth as well as Paramanu, and said that these Paramanus can exist in the form of combined state, which gives us various types of padarths, various types of matter can get formed. That was the concept believed in the year before 500 BC there, which was done by our ancient Indian philosophers. In the same era in which Indians are thinking about matter as Padarth as well as Paramanu, in the same era itself also Greek philosophers, their names are called as Democritus as well as Leucippus. He also suggested that Democritus, he performed one experiment. He has taken a matter which is existing around us, an unknown and unseen matter. You want to dig it up. He has taken and he started dividing that particular matter continuously until and unless a particle is obtaining which cannot be indivisible, and he named that particular particle is nothing but what? Atoms. And this particular phenomena is mainly terms about what? Philosophical conditions, not upon practical conditions. Now he did not apply any practical conditions there, only philosophically he would like to explain that. He explained that particular concept, and this concept was accepted till the century of 18th century. Till 18th century, this particular phenomena was accepted. Later on, what happened there itself? Later on, different chemists came to exist, and they have given that atoms, molecules as well, different types of elements such as what? Atoms, elements, compounds, molecules, so on, all different types of concept material he has taken there. But whereas within this particular chapter, we are going to discuss about atoms, molecules and their chemical reaction, how they can be combined together. Example, chemical reaction means what? Reacting. If I have taken an iron rod, throw it in air, keep it for a long time in the air, it will be get rusted up. How that particular rust is forming, whether the weight of that particular iron rod will be increases or weight will be get decreases, we can identify that particular variation. That is nothing but what? A chemical reaction is taking place there. That how that particular chemical reaction takes place, either in increasing the weight or decreasing the weight of iron there, by means of rusting of that particular iron. If you take a coal, charcoal, light it with basket, burning of charcoal, burning of magnesium ribbon, burning of sulfur. If you allow the burning of all substances, what type of products can be get formed due to a reaction called as chemical reaction? Coming to chemical reactions there, rusting of iron. As you are taking an iron piece, and if you are throwing it in air and doesn't take care about the particular iron rod, after few days we can identify that iron rod will be get rusted up by forming iron oxide, and red oxide will be get formed. That is nothing but what? A chemical reaction. If from atmosphere air is reacting with a particular iron and allowing that particular iron to be get participate in reaction and to be get converted in the form of an oxide, that oxide is called as what? Red oxide, rust of iron has been get formed. That is a type of chemical reaction there. Rusting of iron is a chemical reaction we are taken there. Burning of charcoal, if I am taking charcoal means what? Carbon. If I am burning it in presence of air, if I am burning it up continuously, completely burning of charcoal, can we call it as nothing but what? Combustion there. It would be called it as what? Combustion. As we are converting carbon, a gas will be get evolved. That gas is nothing but what? Carbon dioxide gas will be get allowed, as well as a powdered ash will be a grey color ash can be get formed. That is nothing but what? Burning of charcoal in the form of completely burning of substance in presence of air is called as combustion. This is a type of reaction, that is a chemical reaction, how it would be get taken. Similarly, magnesium ribbon, if I am burning it up in presence of oxygen, what happens there? A glazing light can be get appear within fraction of seconds. It can be get formed, and ash will be get formed. White color ash will be get formed. That product is called as magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide will be get forming. Balancing of equation, balance it as what? 2 Mg plus O2 gives rise to 2 MgO. Similarly, if you go for sulfur there, sulfur in presence of oxygen, in presence of air, if I am burning it up, it is forming a product called as sulfur dioxide. A gas can be get evolved, which is a mixture of sulfur plus oxygen together, is called as sulfur dioxide. In this particular way, and the elements, this is called as nothing but what? A chemical reaction of a substance there. Within that, we are having two substances there. Towards left side, substances are existing. Towards right side, there are existing substances. The substances which are existing towards left side, we can call them as nothing but what? Reactants. And the substances which are existing towards right hand side, we can call them as nothing but what? Product side. And we are going to study reactants as well as products If you weigh the reactant side for substances, will it be equal to that of product side substance? Also we can study it up. If it is not equalized, we can also do it by means of balancing that particular chemical equation. Chemical equation is nothing but what a new term we are getting it up. It is what? Chemical equation. What is called as chemical equation? A shorthand representation of chemical reaction with different elements is nothing but it is called as chemical equation. Symbolic representation of a participation of reactants, substances combining together to form different types of compounds. That can be called as what? A chemical equation. A symbolic representation or shorthand representation of that particular elements is nothing. Elements are compounds combining together to form various types of compounds, that is called as chemical reaction. About these particular chemical reactions, how different types of chemical reactions can be taken place. We are having chemical reactions as what? Fast chemical reaction, moderate chemical reaction, as well as slow chemical reaction. Rusting of iron can be called as nothing but what? Slow chemical reaction. Magnesium ribbon burning in presence of air, within fraction of seconds that particular magnesium ribbon can be get burned. It would be called as what? Fast type of chemical reaction. Moderate means what? Little bit time, 2 to 3 minutes, 4 hours. Within an half an hour, if the reaction is going to be get complete. Digestion of food which is existing in our stomach. The food what we eat, it takes minimum 2 hours to be get digest. It is a type of reaction. That reaction is called as moderate reaction. These type of 3 types of reactions we are seeing it up in further classes. We can study how the chemical reactions can be taken place, how different chemists, how they explained about the particular types of chemical reactions when atoms and molecules are combining together to form various types of compounds or products. Till that time, children, try to analyze the concept by watching number of times. Thank you, children.